Yo. What up? Friday night, y'all. Friday night, my peoples. You know what I'm saying? It's all to the good, man. I was laying low, but I know we getting ready for the weekend. Usually it's date night tonight, but I got a little link dog with me tonight because I went out of town, New York last week. You know what I'm saying? Had a little fun, so I ain't have them last weekend, so I got to double up my days this weekend, right? Um, so yeah. Um, so he with me tonight, man. He in bed though. You know what I'm saying? Put them kids. I told y'all, man. Late night, man. Adult talk, man. Put them kids to bed, man. Put them kids to bed so we can talk, man. You know what I'm saying? We can talk some grown folk stuff, man. Um, yeah, 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 man. I just want to give a shout out, man. Um, I'm loving these Cavaliers though, man. These Cavaliers is nice. Donovan Mitchell, man, number 4-5, man. That 4-5 life, man. That 4-5 life. Y'all know how I feel about that dude, man. Y'all know how I feel about that number. So you know what I'm saying? It's on and cracking, man. I'm loving what Cleveland got going on, man. The ball movement. Um, just a bunch of guys that just go out there and do their job. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's complaining. Everybody's working on one unison when they're on the floor. They're getting it done. They're looking for each other. They get into spots and then they hitting shots. And they all out working, man. The same situation with the Wolves too, man. Like they got a quite a few guys between 6'6" and 6'9". You know what I'm saying? Long arms. You know what I'm saying? Just athletic freaks, man. They can hit that stuff. Indiana too. Indiana got a couple of guys. Siakam, you know what I'm saying? He a champ. You know what I'm saying? Turner, I like Turner game. I like Obi. Obi cool. Obi cool. Obi cool. I like Obi. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, Halliburton. You know what I'm saying? He cool. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't been able to manifest that dog yet. You know what I'm saying? He got game and he could be, but he just ain't let it out yet. I felt they was playing him during the USA thing. Um, the USA team also, you know what I'm saying, because of that. You know what I mean? You got to come out with some dog, especially if you're going to play on the USA team. All the dogs is on the team. All the dogs of dogs is on the team. So if you're going to be on that team in order to get minutes, you already know. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Um, let's see. OKC playing right now. Um, it's gonna be a battle though, man, because they was up for a little bit, man. They put Russell in the game, man. Russell Westbrook been playing out of the damn mind, man. Yeah, man. Russell, I was actually just telling my girl this too, man. Russell reminds me of my son, man. TJ plays similar to Russell, man. It's just reckless abandonment. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to nickname TJ Havoc. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to nickname him Havoc because just put him out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Just put him out there. He's gonna make something happen. So, hey, Coach Rob, no, man, boy, them type of dude. I swear, man, I'm not being biased because he's my son. I'm talking to you as a coach and as a person who knows basketball more than anybody else. Straight up, right? You put the dude out there, man. Something incredible and miraculous is gonna happen. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it just does, right? You know what I'm saying? He's just one of those type of dudes, and Russ put it the best. I think he's one of those type of dudes. I was telling my JV team that I had this year this too. It's because it's not about what you do, man. It's all about what you do after what you do, right? If something happens bad, what do you do after that? What's your reaction to that? If something happened good, what's your reaction to that? And like I said, one of the most important things for that is making sure if something bad happens, you come back. You know what I'm saying? You come back and put your best foot forward to make up for it. And usually if you do one bad play, try to make sure you do 2 or 3 good plays right after that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's something that my son is really good at doing. If he doesn't mess up, if he has a turnover, guarantee he'll probably come back with a steal, a block, or an assist. You know what I'm saying? Or a layup, you know what I'm saying? Or a bucket, you know what I'm saying? Something. You know, something good to make up for that. You know what I'm saying? Usually he doesn't do 2 back-to-back bad things, but when he does something bad, usually I guarantee you 2 good things, 3 things are coming that are good. So Russell Westbrook is like that too, because you already know. Y'all seen the dude play. Some of his stuff that he does is like outlandish, is way out there, man. Just crazy out there, reckless abandonment. You know what I'm saying? And then for him to be able to come in and come back and turn it around and do what he needs to do to get things done, and to make up for those mistakes is pretty huge, pretty big. Um, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of sports, man. Watching basketball tonight, you know what I'm saying? It's playoffs, man. You know what I'm saying? And about a couple of weeks, man, basketball's gonna be over. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men ain't gonna know what to do until August. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the time. Those 2 months, man, is the time where the ladies can actually, turn to their man and get something out of them, man. Get some yard work done, get some housework done, get that second level of the house built. You know what I'm saying? Get that driveway repainted. Repaved, you know what I'm saying? Get that dishwasher replaced, you know what I'm saying? You can probably get your stuff done in those 2 months, ladies. You got those 2 months, man. Anything you need done, anything you waited to have done or waited to ask him to have done, I guarantee you in those 2 months, it will get done. I guarantee you. If it hasn't got done already, I guarantee you during those 2, it'll be done. Guarantee, because they on TV. Soccer's on TV though, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, you can get that done. You can get that done those 2 months, right? Oh man, but yeah, man, that's a little funny, man. Going into the weekend, I do want to say happy Mother's Day to all the ladies out there that are mothers, expecting to be mothers, and like I said, this is my Friday show. I probably won't have another show until Monday. So I wanted to just take this time right now and give a shout out to all the ladies and all the mothers out there. Blessings to y'all. Without y'all, we wouldn't be here. And I know in particular, how strong of words Mother's Day is. I know. This is going to be my second Mother's Day without my mother. And, so believe me, losing my mother 2 years ago, it was difficult, man. It's difficult. It is very difficult to go through, and out of all the people in my life, losing my mother was tough. Like really, really tough. Really, really tough. Just because it was just, one of those people that just exemplified strength, will, perseverance, the guidance. You know what I'm saying? Like, there were so many times, man. Shit, excuse my language. Shit, no, why excuse my language? Not tonight. Shit, I'm talking about up until her passing. You know, giving me words of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? It was one time when she was telling me something, and I was like, "Mom, I'm not trying to hear that right now. I got to work this out, Mom. I got to figure this out." She was like, "No, this is what you need to do. You need to make this call. You need to do this. You need to contact this person and do this and send this in." I'm like, Mom, look, I'm not trying to be doing all that, man. I need this to be done like quick. You know what I'm saying? I need answers to this like immediately, a fix or a solve, you know what I'm saying? A solution to this immediately. I ain't got time to be doing all this back and forth and running around stuff. And I'm just sitting there going back and forth with her. She telling me, and I'm just like, look, I ain't got time for all that, Mom. You know what I'm saying? And then finally I'm just sitting there in my office, and I'm like, huh. Let me see. Wait. Let me see what she's talking about, right? So I pull it up, man. I go into it, man, and sure enough, they was like, "Yo, just send this in, pull this out, sign this, and this in, confirm this. We'll get it back to you within like the next day, but you good to go, man." I ran in there, man. I ran in her living room, man. I said, "Ma, you was right, man." I was like, "You was right." I was like, "Everything's gonna be all right, man. You was right." So that's one of the many stories of my mother. That's up into her deathbed right there. I think that may have happened maybe, a year or two before she passed. So, you think about that. I'm 40 some years old, and all the things that she's been a part of, and all the moments and the memories, and just shooting baskets at the free throw line in high school, and her screaming out, Here, shoot, make it, Tyler. You know, like, you hate those things when you're young, man. But then when you get older, man, and even when they're past, man, you miss that, man. You miss that. Like, I see somebody like one time put a meme up talking about, you know, you wish you had that time where you didn't make that call to them, or you wish, um, or you didn't take that call from them, and then they're gone, and you wish, they were making that call to you, that you were getting that call from them, your phone was ringing and it was them on the other end. And I keep her in my top five, man, my top person in my top five. um and I keep all our texts, and I keep all my voicemails from her, because it's, you just, mothers are different, dog. You know what I'm saying? I had a show the other day for dads, because dads, we need our flowers, man. I'm the type of dude, I believe in giving flowers before people leave, right? And that's what I did for the dads the other day. My episode was for them, for us. But right now, let me give a shout out to the mothers, man. Um, I had one of the strongest mothers that there is around, that there ever will be on the face of the planet. And you got to understand that, the strength of a mother is like none other, for real, like it is. Like, I was thinking about this the other day. But mothers, I mean, fathers and their bond with their kids, fathers and sons, you know what I'm saying? And then fathers and daughters, being a girl dad, cool, right? Mothers, um, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll never have another mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have another father, right? You can have another dad, right? You can't have another um um person that put this that you became the seed of. 50% of you is that person, but you can have a person step in and help raise you, right? A male step in and help raise you, and be a part of that family from birth, from pregnancy on, right? But you can't have another person give birth to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. I mean, shit. Hey, if you take it one step further, you got mothers that kick the dads out the motherfucking houses for the kids. Nigga, ain't no bond stronger than that mother and child bond. Nigga, I'm telling you, them mothers will fight everybody. They'll fight the daddy. You know what I'm saying? They'll fight the daddy for their kid, bro. That mother and son bond, man. That's some wild shit out here, man. So look. Shout out to all the mothers, man. We love y'all, man. The ladies out here raising these kids, man, raising the nations, because you are the ones who teach the kids, and mother and nurture the kids. So blessings, man. Blessings to you, queens. Blessings to you, ladies. Blessings to you, mothers. And, as I won't have a show until Monday, I just want to take the time now and say Happy Mother's Day to you guys. We love y'all. Boom, boom, boom. Mom's in the building. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Some of them MILFs out there. y'all, you, y'all, y'all young kings, know what I'm talking about, man. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me on the Doe Show tonight, man. MILFs too. Give a shout out to them MILFs too. You know what I'm saying? Give a shout out to all them. I'm gonna give a shout out, special shout out to all them single ladies, them single moms that say that they single by choice. We want to give a shout out to y'all too, because y'all keep this going. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep this going, man. This for y'all. You know what I'm saying? This one is for y'all. You know what I mean? Everything, right? So all y'all milfs out there, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing, man. Do your thing, ladies. And that mother, shout out to all the mothers, grandmothers, and everybody. You know what I'm saying? What's up? You need me? Oh, okay. All right. See, I got my son here tonight, so you know what I mean. Like, that's how it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Surprised he ain't pop in, but it's all good. It's a live show, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to let y'all in my life, so that's the whole reason why I did the show, is let you in, spit my daily affirmations to you, give you some words of wisdom, and you take it. You know what I'm saying? You listen to it. Blessings to you. If not, it wasn't meant for you. You know what I mean? Do it like that, right? But yeah, let's get into it, man. Do a quick one real quick and break this down real quick, like, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to watch the rest of this game. And you know, have a weekend, right? Yeah. So, oh, whoa, real quick, before I break into that, what I wanted to say was, this weekend they got the Battle of the Lakes going on, right? And I'm looking at this thing. So I'm looking at this thing, man, right? It's the Battle of the Lakes, right? Good Lord Jesus. Man, they got like what? They got 100. They got 100. Let me take a step back. Take a step back. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all, get y'all the correct information on Ace. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to try to be accurate as possible. They got 111 teams in the 17U bracket. Good God. 117 teams in this thing, man. Okay. I think I'm lying. Let me pop it off for you real quick. So they got what they got where these dudes at, man? Let me look at these dudes real quick here. They got where they at? Okay, there we go. All right. Man, they got okay, that's 16U, but 16U got 106 teams, dog. Like, but my bad to sidetrack from the mothers, you know what I'm saying, and go off on that, you know what I'm saying, and jump into this right before I jump in my topic of the day. But I gotta say this, man, because Minnesota's on the map, dog. I told y'all, Minnesota is hot right now. They sending people from all over to come into our tournaments now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, get that up, get 106 teams, man. Where these teams at? They ain't all from here. We ain't got 106 teams here. You know what I'm saying? So, man, they got to be from somewhere. Let me see where all these dudes is from, man. Oh, man, this thing. Okay, so we got, let's see, man. I'm going to start naming off some teams that I see up in here. We got D1 Minnesota, Sanford Sports Academy. We got Minnesota Fury Reeves. We know them. Real Phenom, we know them. We played them. They got Team 1848, Minnesota Magic's team in here. They got Minnesota Knights, Chippewa Valley, Team FSA, 77 Athletics, Border Select, Minnesota Splash, Minnesota Select Onstad, Hoop Habits coming up. You know what I'm saying? They got a few different teams in the in the tournament. Sanford Sports, North Dakota, East Metro Bounce, Minnesota Heat, 58 Hoops Network Elite, Minnesota Heat again, North Star Titans, Thunder Bay, Sanford Sports Academy Grade Team, TVP, Therese Van P, you know what I'm saying? Elite Team, Minnesota Comets, Starks Elite, Wear Out the Net, NLG, Minnesota Select, Beyond the Game, Wear Out the Net, Hannah Group, North Star Elite, Thompson Group, G Elite, West Central, Power Circle, Wisconsin Blizzard, Chippewa Valley, ABP, you know what I'm saying? Gain Elite, Minnesota Lightning, Capital City, the Next Level Basketball Academy. That's my man B, you know what I'm saying? Brandon, you know what I mean? That's B's whole program over there. Minnesota Fury again, South Dakota Elite again, Wisconsin Impact, Minnesota Crossfire, sizzle, make it burn, B. Brian Sanford, man, that's his whole program, man. The Sizzle, J Sizzle, they doing it big, man. You know what I'm saying? You get in with them, you got to come with it. Peak to Peak, Minnesota Rise, Minnesota Sun, Southwest Minnesota Stars, Lace It Up, 77 Athletics, man. It Real Phenom, you know what I'm saying? Real Phenom 17U group, Nick's group, and Snotty's group. Real Phenom Nick group. My son's on that team with Trey, with Rylan, and Muhammad. It's a couple of guys on there. I know that I just can't think of their names right now. So I'm just doing this off the top of my head. But yeah, man, dude, Iowa Prep, dude, it's 111 teams, man, in this thing, bro. This thing is huge, man. They ain't all from here. You know what I'm saying? It's 111. It ain't all from here. They somewhere, man. They coming over to Minnesota, man. So, you know what I mean? Lace your boots up, man. Get your kids ready. Because we got to start showing them who Minnesota is, man. We got to show them some Minnesota basketball, man. Good basketball. Please, man. Please show these people good basketball, dog. I'm telling you, that's all we need to do right now. That's all we got to do. That's it. I've always been told, stay the course, man. Stay the course, man. Stay the course. Don't leave. Don't differentiate. Don't defer. Stay the course, man. I'm telling you, the plan works out, man. The prophecy always fulfills itself. I guarantee you that. But anyways, much love to all the hoopers in the state of Minnesota, man. This weekend is gonna be pretty big. I know a lot of bigger teams are on bigger stages around the country too. So big shout out to everybody from Minnesota. Hold it down, man. Get your kids moving and grooving and represent Minnesota in a good way. Back to what we want to talk about tonight. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it quick. I'm already about 20 minutes right now, so I'm gonna try to get this one done in about 20 minutes. We're gonna talk about love language, the love language, the love doctor. You know what I'm saying? No, that ain't me. That ain't me. I'm not the love. That's my guy Marco. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother show for a whole nother time. We got many ideas coming up, right? But love language, right? That's what we're gonna talk about. In particular, we're gonna spotlight the book, The 5 Love Languages. If you have not gotten this book, you should get it. If you think someone needs it, get it for them. It's a very inspirational book when it comes to dealing with relationships with other people, in particular, loving relationships and intimate relationships with someone. The 5 love languages are words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service, receiving gifts, physical touch. Once again, those love languages are: number 1, words of affirmation; number 2, quality time; number 3, acts of service; number 4, receiving gifts; and number 5, physical touch. Right? So yeah, the first one, words of affirmation, pretty important, man. Words of affirmation is a pretty important love language, and you know, you gotta they do a quiz, right? They have a quiz associated with this too, to where you do like the Myers-Briggs, but where you take a test, answer some questions. You know how it is. You answer some questions, and then based on your answers and your responses, it tells you which love language you're particular to from someone, right? Not which one you give off, but it's examining which one you would get from someone. I'm thinking if I'm correct, right? Which it should be, right? Which is the one that you like to receive the most. Words of affirmation, easy, man. That's telling somebody I love you, right? Something simple as that. And I feel like there's been a shadow on this one, man, because it's a lot of people that get into this whole toxic stuff, and they talk about love bombing as one of those. And I feel like love bombing is a huge deterrent for words of affirmation, because it's like, with love bombing, it's like people telling you things that they feel about you, to persuade you and to manipulate you into doing things, but not really feeling those kind of ways, and not standing up to, and backing up the words and the things that they're telling you that they're going to do for you. They keep putting them off and putting it off, like they're telling you that they're going to marry you. They tell you you're going to do this, whatever. They keep putting it off just to linger you along, right? Or just, always telling you the greatest, but blowing smoke up your ass. You know what I'm saying? Make you feel a certain way, so you cling to them and stuff, that kind of thing. But it like I said, that's a shadow on it, because words of affirmation to me solidifies, it just kind of solidifies everything in a nutshell in words, right? As long as you're meaning them and they're meaningful, you can make or break someone's day with words, right? You know what I'm saying? And especially people who have a high threshold for words of affirmation. You can really kind of break their day, or you can, make their day. So, and me, I've always said that words are more important than actions anyway, because words set the standard about what you got to do. Even if you're love bombing, see, that's why really, honestly, I don't see love bombing as something that's toxic, because you think about it like what love bombing is. I gave a meme one time about the your boy from the movie. What's the movie where um Christmas Carol? Is it Christmas Carol? I don't know if it's a Christmas Carol. And your boy was when he made the wish and said that the world would be better off place without him, and so then the ghost of Christmas, whatever, went back and made the world without him. He showed how everybody was. But in that movie, at the beginning of the movie, so one of the things when he was telling his girlfriend was, she was like, "What do you want me to do for you, Mary? What you need me to do? You need me to grab the moon?" He's like, "Fine, I'll lasso the moon for you." Right? That's the highest form of love bombing, because ain't no way in hell he can lasso the moon. Right? But the significance of it was to tell her, "I'll do anything for you." You know what I'm saying? And that's a form of love bombing. It is. But as long as he goes through life trying to lasso that moon, every day of his life he spends trying to figure out a way to lasso that moon. Whether he does it or not is not the point. It's the fact that he meant it, and he's willing to do whatever he can, to make her happy. So words of affirmation, I feel, is a way for you, to set a standard and solidify your feelings for somebody and let them know how you feel. So they can hear it every day. Especially ladies love that. Ladies love that. So we know. As fellas know, we know. So let's see. Next, we got quality time. Pretty simple, man. Do you like spending time with the person you're with, man? Just hanging out, going places to just sit and talk, going for walks, even just sitting in the house watching a movie, cooking together, going to bed together. I mean, just spending time. Do you like spending time with them? Do you like being around them? And do you want that person to be around you? Do you miss that person? When they're not around. I think that's a huge part of quality time, is that missing. You know what I'm saying? And absence makes the heart grow fonder. So, even just something as simple as like they're gone all day at work, you're gone all day at work. You don't see each other until later. You miss each other. You know what I'm saying? And then that's that quality time, man, being able to sit down and shut everybody else off, and have that time for you guys, and spending time together and getting to know each other and hanging out. It's very important, man. The quality time is very important. It's very, very important. For some people, that's like I said, these are love languages. For some people, quality time is at the top. You know what I'm saying? Like making sure you there. You know what I'm saying? Plain and simple. Making sure you there. You know what I'm saying? And for guys, like, that is really huge, because a lot of times, man, we go from guys that are going all over the place. We're running. So all of a sudden we chilling at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Every day. You know what I'm saying? Like we tend into our family, we tend into our lady. We got time to be going and ripping and running all the time. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while we get to go hang out or whatever, but most of the time we spending taking care of our lady, man, taking care of our family. And that goes into quality time, man, making sure that you're around, man, making sure you're there. Guys, this is for y'all. This is for y'all niggas. For y'all. Make sure you there, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you there. I've learned sometimes when they be like, you got to read this stuff, man. Read this stuff. Like, you ask your girl, can you go out somewhere? She say, yeah, go out. You know what I'm saying? You be like, hold on. That's a quality time test, right there. You know what I'm saying? That's a quality time test. Because if you go, you say you want to spend quality time with your friend, you want to spend quality time with her. You know what I'm saying? You better figure it out. Figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And then man, when people ask for that quality time, man, give it to them, man. I back in my day when I was younger too, man, I used to be like, yo, where that QT? Some of that QT, quality time, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's really important, really important. Next, acts of service. Acts of service. Can I help you? Can I do something for you? Can I take care of that? Change your tire. Matter of fact, my lady was like, she came in the house and said, hey, honey, my headlight out. I said, all right. I said, no problem. It's late at night, but we'll get it done the first thing in the morning. Once the store opens up, once the auto store opens up, and we'll go grab it and put it together. Do you know how to do it? I'm like, man, it's a light bulb. You know what I'm saying? If I don't, I'll Google it, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Or YouTube it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's it, right? That's how men do, right? So I'm saying in my head, I ain't saying it to her. I don't want her to know my secret. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it is, right? You know what I'm saying? Like most cars are all the same, but you know what I'm saying? Just to make sure, sometimes you want to make sure, okay, am I grabbing that? You know what I mean? Do I got to reach around something? Do I got to move something? Do I got to unbolt something? Do I got to pull out the front bumper? You know what I'm saying? Because some of the cars are different, right? Especially nowadays, they be trying to make these cars so that you got to go back into to the dealership to get stuff done. You know what I'm saying? Even the lights, right? But you most men can, you know what I'm saying, find a way around that. But yeah, just getting that stuff done for her, you know what I'm saying? Just um, bringing her some coffee, you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, that kind of goes into the next one. So rubbing the feet. Well, that kind of goes into the other one too. Well, actually, no, just I mean, just anything where you do something to take the pressure off of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me take care of that. How can I help you? For real, that's really what it is. How can I help you? Right? What do you need me to do? You need to do this, you need to do that. Taking out the trash. She's been cooking all week. You cook, you decide to cook. You know what I'm saying? You know, something that she usually does all the time, you do it one day, you know what I mean? So paint her nose, paint her nails, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Help her pull her hair back, you know what I mean? And well, you know we can help do that. Yeah, man, you know we can help put her hair back though, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm talking about. Get your head out the gutter, people. I'm talking about in the bathroom, getting your hair pulled back. Still sounds a little gross. But still, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. You know, hey, because when I was a kid, man, I used to help my mom comb her hair. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so you know what I mean? Like I tell people this all the time. Guys are a little bit different than women because you guys really didn't have single fathers. You know what I'm saying? As number in high numbers as men had single mothers. So we was out here getting raised by women. You know what I'm saying? Understanding y'all lingo a little bit more than y'all was understanding ours, which is a we'll get into that. That's another show, so we'll get into that. But yeah, that's acts of service. You know what I'm saying? Just making sure you're being there for that person and helping them out, right? Well, how can I help you, right? Receiving gifts. We know what that is. We know what that is. Can you buy me this? Hey, can you get me this? And I think receiving gifts, you know, to touch on it a little bit more than just leaving it like that, receiving gifts. I think it has to be more so specific to outside of holidays and birthdays, right? I think when you actually put a spotlight on gifts that you give outside of those days where it's kind of required to give something, you know what I'm saying? That's those gifts that are, I think it's more so talking about bringing home flowers. Um, you know, they've been talking about that new robe that they've seen on TV that they love, and you just happen to just grab it and you give it to them. And then yeah, you know, the gifts on the Christmas and birthdays and um, you know, Easter and you know, um, the biggest one, the Love Day, Valentine's Day, right? So those are receiving gifts. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that your affirmation? Do you like that, right? And one of the biggest ones. Lastly, if not leastly, the biggest one I think personally is well, the second biggest one. Words is first, but that's mine. We'll talk about that in a second. Physical touch. Bang, plain and simple, what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Very easy, man. Arm over leg, over head, over arm, over leg, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, put your leg on me, baby. You know what I'm saying? Cuddle, holding hands. PDA. This one goes into PDA. It's some people that do not like PDA. Like, and that is like a huge, what they call that red flag, right? That's a huge red flag for some people, man. They ain't down with people that you know, can't even don't want to be touched, don't want to kiss somebody and in public, holding hands. You know, just even bumping each other and wrestling and tickling and on the couch, sitting there at the movie theater, at dinner, wherever it is, man, dancing. I think dancing, physical touch, dancing, right? You know what I'm saying? To go dancing, love dancing, close dancing, slow dancing, Latin dancing, salsa dancing, hip hop dancing, getting low, whatever it is, right? That's physical touch, right? Y'all touching each other. And you know, the big one, the bang bang Buddha. The bang bang Buddha, boy. You know what I'm saying? Physical touch gotta be the bang bang Buddha. I was talking to you guys last night about this sexuality and relationships, right? Do you like it? Do you like to be touched? Right? Some people don't. We just talked about that, man. PDA. Some people don't even like it, right? That's weird for me. I do. My girl, no, I do. I'll touch you. I'll touch your booty. We standing somewhere, I touch your booty. You know, I'll touch on your booty. You know what I'm saying? I smack it right there in the restaurant. I smack it right there in the grocery store. I don't care. I like it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's physical touch is a fun one. It's definitely a fun one, and you gotta like, you really have to understand the give and take of it. You know, I think that's very huge to understand your love languages of what you receive and what you give out. Right? Um, are you good at giving out the love languages? Which love language are you good at giving out the most? Which love languages do you like to receive the most? I know mine is probably words of affirmation. I think I can't remember the test. I can't remember my full test, but I can remember the first two is words of affirmation and physical touch, and then receiving gifts, quality time, and then acts of service, right? Those are mine. That's mine, right? So you got to figure that stuff out, because that's the way that I receive it, right? But give it out, you know what I'm saying, maybe a little bit different. I mean, I'm probably more so probably acts of service, quality time. I'm probably acts of service, words of affirmation, physical touch ish, all those three kind of mixed up, one, two, and three. And then, you know what I'm saying, acts of service, receiving gift. You know what I mean? So I have that's would be just how I am, but I'm adaptable. So depending on you know what I'm saying, my lady, how my lady is, I gotta adapt to what she likes the best. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think she's definitely a words of affirmation and a physical touch person also. So my meter on those two have to go up higher than what they usually do, because I have to do that to make her happy. And that's kind of how you have to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said you got to figure out which of those five best suits you as what you receive, but then also which of those five best suits you as what you give out. And then learn how to tweak those depending on what the person is, what the person's five love languages are. And, you know, you got to realize that that some of these love languages are dangerous, right? There's two that are real dangerous. There are they're the two most dangerous love languages are words of affirmation and physical touch. They are the most dangerous, and that's because of the word rejection, right? You know, you can be rejected. Um, you know, words of affirmation can be rejected. You know, telling somebody that you love them and they don't say it back. That's a rejection, and that's hard. You know what I'm saying? Or being told horrible things. That's hard, right? So that's one of the most difficult ones in regards to how it can be turned around on you. And then physical touch, the same thing. You reach out and touch somebody, they move their hands away, or they tell you, no, I don't want you, or they tell you that you tell somebody that you're touching them, or you're inappropriate, and you're like, I'm just trying to whatever. Or you walk up, like we was talking about dancing, right? You walk up to the girl you feeling, you know what I mean? You put your hand on her, and she turn around and be like, oh. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, man, I'm a straight up dude, man. I'm a straight up dude. I give it to you straight, no chaser, man. I don't bullshit nobody. I mean, that's happened to me once before. That's happened to me once before in my past, you know what I'm saying? In the history of Dub Central, you know what I'm saying? I walked up on him, thought it was gonna go down. She was tossing it low, you know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, I went up, she's like, she's like, what the heck? Get over. I was like, oh, dude, start walking by. I started dancing back like nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? So that rejection is tough, man. That rejection for words of affirmation and physical touch are huge, man. Like that, to be rejected on those can really, 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 really hurt you. So be careful of those two. Be mindful. Be mindful of the words that you're saying, and you know who you're touching, right, and how you're touching them and stuff. Make sure you have approval for that stuff. And with the words of affirmation, make sure you know that person feels the same way you do before you start tossing out words, especially words about love and stuff. You know what I mean? You got to be careful with that. It's all about understanding You got to learn the people, man, you with, man. You got to learn the people that you're with and that you're about to be in relationships with. I call it my Rosetta Stone. It's my Rosetta Stone, man. That's my nickname for it. It's Rosetta Stone, man. You got to be willing to learn. Just like Rosetta Stone, you go grab a book, you go grab a tape, a video. You sit down, you watch it. It teaches you a new lingo, it teaches you a new language, and you sit there, you learn. And you sit there and you learn it. And you need to do the same thing with the person that you're with, that you want to be in a relationship with. Good people. They want to be in good relationships with good people. In order to do that, you have to learn that other person. If you are the type of person that doesn't want to learn somebody else, you know what? And that's, I'm sorry, people that say that y'all single by choice. You know what? Honestly, you are single by choice. You really are. You're single by choice because you know this type of stuff right here, you ain't down for it. You know you ain't willing to take the time to sit there and learn somebody else. So it's easier for you to be like, I'm single by choice. Yeah, you're single by choice because you don't want to do the work that it takes to be in a relationship with somebody. So therefore, you'll probably always be single, or you'll be probably single until you meet a guy that lasts for a little bit, and then you're back single again. So you know what I'm saying. But until you get yourself ready to the point where you're ready to take the time to put your own shit away, put your own feelings aside, and learn somebody else's feelings and what somebody else does as important as yours, you're going to be stuck in that bind back and forth. You're going to be stuck in that circle, going back and forth, chasing your tail. So Rosetta Stone that shit, man. Know who you with, know what they all about, learn about them, and learn their love language, man. Learn how they like to receive stuff. And then make sure you program yourself to be ready to give that. It's like when you're in Rome. You know what I'm saying? What does the saying say? When you're in Rome, do as the Romans, right? So if you in a relationship, do as relationship people do. You know what I'm saying? Do what relationship people do, man. That's one of them. They learn each other. I think we don't stop learning each other until we die, because I mean, you look at man, I'm like a metaphor slang person all day long on these shows. But if you look at it like this, right? If you say that we learn something new every day, if we learn something new every day, we don't stop learning something new until we die, right? So that means every day that we're alive, we learn something new. Every day that we're alive, we become new. We become different because we learn something new the next day. So we're different. So therefore, if I learn something new today and I become different today than I was yesterday, you have to learn me again because I just learned something new. So in a sense, you never truly know someone until they pass away because they're not learning anything else. They've stopped. Now you can learn everything up until the day they pass away. Otherwise, you're always continuously in relationships, learning about that person, learning with that person, hopefully, right? And when you understand that, it makes it a lot easier to realize the purpose of being in a relationship with somebody, right? But another huge thing, not to sidetrack from the 5 love languages, but like I said, this is love language topic today. Another huge one is body language. Body language is huge. You can tell a lot by what somebody's body is doing. You know what I'm saying? What R. Kelly used to say, hey man, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'll say his name. R. Kelly used to talk about, man, your body's calling. Man, you can hate that man for all you want to, man, but that dude music be banging. And I tell people all the time, man, you can send him your 18-year receipt for your kids, because most likely some of y'all got kids that were conceived to one of his albums. One of his albums, you let it play. You let it 12 play. 12 play. You let 12 play. You don't skip 12 play. Y'all can hate him all you want to. Y'all can delete me because I'm talking about him. I don't care. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about his music. He got an album called 12 Play, and you don't skip 12 Play. You don't skip nothing on. I've never in my life skipped a song on 12 Play. You know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of y'all got babies conceived by 12 Play. You know what I'm saying? But the body's calling me, man. Body language is important. It's very important, man. I do this. Me and my girl do this all the time because she be walking around. I'm like, hold on, you got a little attitude. Got a little attitude today. What I do? I do something. No. Facial expressions too. facial expressions too, body language and facial expressions, man. They're a way to communicate and talk with their relationships, man. For real deal, for real deal. Dating, just in conversation, just in conversation with people, you know what I'm saying? Facial expressions. That be my guys. We talk, we have fun or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We laugh, joke, man. We like Sam be cracking up, man. But yeah, in relationships, you can use those to communicate and to talk to each other, man, without saying a word, right? So body language is very huge. And facial expressions, man. You got to make sure you got one of them ladies that pop off, man. You better watch your body language and your facial expressions because they gonna come at you. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man. And this is a shout out to all the guys that wear their heart on their sleeve. Rob, I think it's Rob Wave saying that song, man. But people that wear their heart on their sleeves, man. You wear your heart on your chest, bro. And don't stop doing that, man. I'm definitely one of those, man. You know what I'm saying? If I'm feeling you, you can tell. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna tell you first of all, or you know what I'm saying, you're gonna tell by my body language or by my facial expressions, right? And then in relationships, you guys, ladies, start reading their body language and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Changes in body language. I know y'all talk about woman intuition, but use that woman intuition to recognize that change in body language and facial expressions and the love languages. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but basically everything circles back to something, right? Everything that I talk about circles back, right? Communication. That's the biggest thing. Communication, once again. You got to learn the person, man. You got to learn these people that you're with, man. You got to learn these people that you want to be in a relationship with, to have conversations, man. Sit down and talk. You know what I'm saying? Sit down and talk it out, figure out each other's love language, man. Figure out what makes you tick, what makes you feel the best in love. What makes you feel the best? What makes you feel happiest, right? And let's work with that first, and then we can work with the other things. But let's put a label on them. Let's figure them out. Let's talk about them, and let's figure out where we need to be, man. This is all I'm doing, man. I just want good people to be in good relationships with good people, man. Spitting these words and these knowledges, man. The 5 love languages. Get the book. It's a book. It is a book. So all my hood niggas, all my hood ladies, you know what I'm saying? All my kings, all my queens, you know what I'm saying? All my people, you know what I'm saying? Go get that book, man. It's a good book, man. It's a good read, man. It'll teach you something, right? In regards to having good relationships with people, man. And this is what the world needs right now, because we are too individualized. Everything is all about individual. Everything is about individual. Everything is taking care of you. Everything is working on you, working on yours, right? I'm just trying to teach people how to work with each other. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to need each other, man. We do now, but it's going to become a time where we're really going to have to turn to our neighbor and turn to the person next to us and look for help. So I just wanted to get on a plane, the same plane, with being able to communicate with each other in a good light and love each other, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? One blessings to you guys. Let me get up out of here. Let me go ahead and take the weekend, man, and just relax. Be a fan for my son. He got a couple things going on. He's gonna be in that tournament, man, at Battle of the Lakes. That's gonna be crazy, bro. That Battle of the Lakes is gonna be crazy, man. And Mother's Day is coming up, man. Shout out to all the mothers, man. I love y'all, man. Love the ladies. To you guys. Blessings to all the women out here expecting, have kids. Even the ones that have lost kids, which you should never ever want on anyone. But you know, the love is in the air, man. You know what I'm saying? It's y'all time of the year, man. It's y'all time to shine, ladies. Do what y'all got to do, and we got your back. You know what I'm saying? So have a good weekend, y'all. Blessings. For go watch the rest of this basketball game. Love y'all. Peace out. I'm up out of here tonight, man. From the God, man. You know what I'm saying? The prophet du jour, man. Yeah.